Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angelina and this is my YouTube channel. So for today's video is going to be my go-to of makeup glam. And if you guys would like to know how to get this look, please continue watching. Alright guys, so I already have my face prepped. I use some Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray. And then I use the Dermasol facial lotion. And then next, what I like to do for my go-to makeup is do my eyebrows, but I already did that. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade brown. And then next, what I like to do is prime my eyelids with a Tarte Shape Tape and with any concealer brush that you have. And I'll show you guys what I do right now. So, I haven't carved out my eyebrows yet. So what I like to do is take it, I put the concealer in the back of my hand, and then I put the product on the brush, and then what I like to do is carve out my eyebrow. And then once you have that done, what I like to do is just drag the product down onto my eyelid as a primer for the eyeshadow that we have going on next. See? And then after that's all on your lid, I like to take the AOA Studio High Definition E108 brush, and then I just like to spread the product all over just to have it nicely blended out, and so we don't get any creases while we're doing our eyeshadow. And I also put the concealer on the top of my eyebrow just to clean it up, and we have a snatched eyebrow. So next, I just like to take any white shade. I take the white shade from the Morphe 35O palette. I take this shade right here. As you can tell, it's very used. And I just take it and I just put it all over my eyelid just to set it so we don't crease while we're doing our eyeshadow. And then after that, I like to use the Jaclyn Hill palette for my go-to makeup look. I take my first shade is this shade right here. I think this shade is Butter. I believe it's Butter. I think that's Butter. And then I like to take, where's my brush? I like to take my AOA Studio E109 brush, and then it's kind of like an angled brush for the eye look that I want to use today. It's perfect. And I like to go like this, like kind of make a V into my outer corner, and I'm not bringing none of the product into the inner corner. So what I like to do is just blend it out. It doesn't matter if it looks messy here. We're just gonna get a makeup wipe and just clean that up. So what I like to do is just blend it until it looks nice. If you wanna, so what you wanna do now is take any blending brush and just diffuse the edges out. And then go back into with that shade again to redefine it. Next, what I like to do is take this red shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette with the same AOA Studio 109 brush and tap off the excess so we don't have too much going on. And what I like to do is bring it lower than the shade that we had first, so you can still see it. So we have a kind of a gradient going on, and kind of want to put it in the crease area. And what I like to do also is like pounce it on it so we could get the maximum pigment. And after that, take the same blending brush and just blend it out so we don't have any harsh lines going on. This look kind of looks crazy before the end result in my eyes because you have shadow going out this way, but it's okay. And if you guys hear crawling, it's my dog, but she doesn't want to go downstairs. And then I like to go back in with the same shade again just to darken it up a little bit. Blend it. Always have your blending brush with you. Your blending brush is always your best friend, and just blend, blend, blend until you get what you like. And then after that shade, what you want to do is take this shade below it, this one, and then take a tapered brush and go into it, tap, 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 and really at the outer corner, you wanna, I would say put this in the crease so you can, oh yeah, put this in the crease this way so you have, see, put this in the crease, blend it out with the brush. This brush doesn't have a name on it, so my bad. Any brush like this will do. Doesn't have to be the exact same brush that I have. And then when you're done with that, take your blending brush, which, where did I put it? Chloe, don't knock it down. Where did I put it? It's right next to me. Ugh, my dumb self. And just diffuse the edges again. And then you want to do the same thing to the other eye. And then next, what I like to do is take the black shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette and lightly put this in the crease right here, just so we can get a little more dimension. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. A little bit. And then then take your blending brush and then diffuse it. And then if you feel like you put too much black, just go back in with this angled brush that already has product on it. We don't need to add more product, just to blend out the black if you're heavy-handed like I am. So then I go back in with the black and do the same thing to the other eye. And then I'll be right back. I'm gonna clean this up because it looks a little crazy. Now that you cleaned up the eye look, what I like to do is take any white shade works with this look. I like to take an flat shader brush. This is the Milani one that I got in my Milani palette that I have, and I like to take the white shade that I used before to set my eyelid, but it doesn't really matter which one you use, whatever works for you. And what I like to do is take it and then put the white on the lid, and then kind of put it with the eyeshadow that we have here, just to have the little gradient effect. Okay, the next step was the wing, and I did the wing. I just don't like doing my wing on camera because I tend to have the mirror like right here, and you guys wouldn't have been able to see. But the eyeliner that I used was the LA Color Liquid Liner, And this eyeliner is like $1 and I really recommend it. So the next step is, and the mascara that I use is, what's my other one? I use two. I use the Maybelline New York Great Lash, and this one that I picked up at Claire's. I think I got this at Claire's, but they're both really good. So I'll be right back. Alright, so mascara is applied, and if you guys would like to put fake eyelashes on, feel free to do that, but I personally don't wear lashes. So next, I already have our face primed, and next would be foundation and the rest of our face. So the foundation that I mix my foundations. The foundations that I like to use is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. And my Nars foundation is in the shade Vienna, and my Fit Me is in the shade 220 Natural Beige. So I'm gonna mix them. That's on. I like to take the brush. Ooh, not this. I'm not gonna use this brush today. For some reason it has sand in it. Don't know why. Let's about this brush. Okay. Instead of the one that I have said before, I'm gonna use the AOA Studio F7 brush, and I'm just gonna buff my foundation in. This combo is full coverage. If you guys are not full coverage people, use whatever foundation works for you. Don't forget the neck, your ears. Ooh, I'm looking for coverage. To conceal my under eyes, I like to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade medium beige. I just conceal my under eyes with this, and then I like to brighten with Tarte Shape Tape. And then what I like to do is grab my beauty blender. This is the one on the stick, and I personally like it a lot. It's not too hard, and I like to spray it with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray, and I like to dab it in. Not too hard because you want to be rough with our under eye. Okay, so next I like to highlight my under eyes with Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. So I like to do like 2 stripes. And highlight the areas that I would like to be brightened. And just so you guys, maybe you guys don't know, but if you want to have your face look slimmer, you want to keep the highlight areas on this side of your face, not over here, but then your face is going to look brighter, brighter longer. So that's a tip. So I'm just going to blend this out. See that it gives me the highlight effect that I personally like. And also by highlighting your nose, your bridge of your nose, gives the appearance of a pinched nose, snatched nose, smaller nose, whatever you guys like to call it. Just gonna blend this out. Damn, my under eyes are good. So next I like to set my under eyes with the Cody Airspun Face Loose Powder. And I only set my under eyes with this lightly because this is such a good powder. It's a finely milled powder. And the only reason why I set my under eyes, not the rest of my face, is because this kind of gives me the brightness I need in my under eye. So basically, where I put the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is where you want to put the powder. I also like to put this up against my nose. It's kind of like contouring your nose without actually contouring it. And then in the middle. But for the rest of my face, I like to use the Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 222. And I like to set my face with this big elf face brush. Just lightly dusted across my face. Also removing the bake with it. I don't like baking, I don't like actually baking for 15 minutes because it tends to, I feel like it tends to make my face dry, and my face is already dry enough. Alright, next what I like to do is finish off the eye look with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, what I like to do is take an angled brush. This is, I don't even know where this is from, but an angled brush, and I like to take this shade and just put that brush it all over the lower lash line. That's the only thing that we're gonna do. Just put that in the lower lash line. Our lash line mascara. And then setting your eyebrows with brow gel. Looking good. Alright, next we are going to bronze the face using this Wet n Wild brush. And I like to take this LA Colors Contour 3D 8 collection. I like to use these two top shades to really warm up my face. I'm not really big on contouring, so I really like to bronze my face, and then we'll just cut it with face powder. So just the perimeters of our face, I like to bronze up. And then after that, I like to just use the same brush that I use for my bronze. I like to take the Milani, what's it? Luminoso, I think. Luminoso bronze. And I like to put that in the apples of my cheeks. It has a little of a shimmer, so when you smile, you will have a little bit of a highlight. And then next, just blend that out nice so we don't look. Next, what I like to do is take that Cody Airspun again and carve out my cheekbones. I like to give myself nice spurts of setting spray. Make sure you fan your face, and then feel free to go back in with a beauty blender just to like dab everything in so we can take out any bubbles of the spray. And then next is my favorite part, is the highlighter. Okay, so I'm gonna take any brush that will do for you, that works for your highlight. And for highlight, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Precious Petals Illuminating Face product. And then after that, I like to go in with my fan brush. This is the fan brush from Real Techniques. Oh. Lip liner in the shade Berry. Lipstick, the product in the shade Fresh Cut. This is how it looks. And hey, Chloe. Chloe, why are you doing that? And just put the lip gloss over the top. Alright guys, that concludes my Go To Makeup Glam look. This is how it came out, and I hope you guys try it because I really love this look, especially the eyes. It's like a cute little ombre look, and of course the glow. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment any suggestions you want me to do for my next video. Any tips or tricks will do. Thank you so much, guys.